Now this is a story all about how Sir Prince Scott Key wrote some lyrics down, and we'd like to take a minute just to sit right there, tell you all about some history so you start to care. We were in a war. The British were trying to take Baltimore. The plan was to capture Fort McHenry, but 2 men had to stay on the ship at sea. They had captured an American named Beans, a man who was dark and helped his enemies. Key was a lawyer, tried to get him free, but the British admiral said, "Stay with me." A bright and shining morning at the end of the summer, September 14th, for the British is a bummer. They had fought all day and even through the night, but to Key's surprise, they had lost the fight. He was writing down some words into a poem. Didn't know he'd be famous, and we get to know him. Some finishing touches in his eyes on the flag. Didn't even know Anthem's in the bag. Star Spangled Banner is the name of the song. Got to make sure not to get the lyrics wrong. This song represents freedom and liberty, and let's not forget about Prince Scott Key! All about how Sir Prince Scott Key wrote some lyrics down, and we'd like to take a minute so to sit right there, tell you all about some history so you start to care. They had captured an American in the name of Beans, a man who was stopping all his enemies. He was a lawyer and tried to get him free, but the British admiral said, "Stay with me." A rising morning in the end of summer, September 14th, for the British was a bummer. They had fought all day, even through the night. But the Key surprised, they had lost the fight. He was writing down some words into a poem, and he know he'd be famous, so we got to know. Some finishing touches in his eyes on the flag. Didn't even know Anthem in the back. Star Spangled Banner is the name of the song. It's got to make sure not to get the lyrics wrong. This song represents your liberty, so let's just not forget about Prince Scott Key. Now this is a story all about how Sir Prince Scott Key wrote some lyrics down, and we'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, tell you all about some history so you start to care. Stay with me. A bright and shining morning at the end of the summer, September 14th, for the British was a bummer. They had fought all day and even through the night, but to Key's surprise, they had lost the fight. He was writing down the words into a poem. Didn't know he'd be famous, and we got to know him. Some finishing touches on his eyes on the flag. Didn't even know Anthem's in the bag. Star Spangled Banner is the name of the song. Gotta make sure not to get the lyrics wrong. This song represents freedom and liberty. Let's just not forget about Prince Scott Key! Now this is a story all about how Sir Prince Scott Key wrote some lyrics down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, tell you all about history so you start to care. Henry, but two men had to stay on the ship at sea. They had captured an American named Beans, a man who was tough, help his enemies. He was a lawyer, trying to help the British said, "Stay with me." A bright and shining